Hey everyone, I've got Sonic today and I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to eat some Sonic, one of my favorite fast foods, and just give you guys a little 2024 update because seriously, I haven't sat down to make like a long form YouTube video in a really long time. And I finally live somewhere that has Wi-Fi where I can upload a video that's longer than 1 minute. So I'm really excited to try and do more YouTube this summer. I know I say that every summer. I swear I say every single summer that I'm going to get back into YouTube, and then as soon as the school year starts again, I can't keep up with it. So we'll see how this year goes. But let's start with introducing the main event, what we have to eat. I have a little after school snack. I got myself a, what is this? A raspberry lemonade slush. It's amazing. I have some mozzarella sticks. Take those out. Oh, they gave me 6. I guess that's because I ordered a medium. Okay. And then I also have, ooh, this one's so cute. I have some onion rings. For the sauces, ooh, they gave me so many sauces. Marinara, of course, and then some ranch for the rings. I have a lot to update you guys on. A lot has happened in 2024. This is falling. To start, I got, oh, it's sideways. Start over. To start, I am engaged back in January, so I will start there. But first, let's take some bites. So we've got mozzarella sticks with marinara sauce, obviously. That was unnecessary. I'm so sorry. Onion rings, I'll try the little one first. With ranch, obviously. Amazing. Okay, so right now, I'm wrapping up my 5th year of teaching. Not a whole lot to report from the second half of 2023. Our story really starts in January 2024. I mean, this is a 2024 recap. I guess we're only like 5.5 months in, but that's okay. So my fiance, Zach, and I got engaged in January, and I made a few videos about it, like some shorts here and there, TikToks about it. So maybe you've heard about it, but like the short version of it, and I'll like insert some pictures and stuff. So we are in the dead of winter, January 2024. We are in the polar vortex. So that whole week leading up to it, it was like really cold out. We had 3 snow days that week. And but we had planned to go out to dinner that night, Zach and I, just the 2 of us. The dinner was just a little date night, kind of partially to just celebrate my birthday, because my birthday's on New Year's Eve and we didn't really celebrate it that day. And so we were gonna celebrate it. I really wanted to get a limo on my birthday, but we couldn't because it was New Year's Eve, and like to rent a limo, you have to do it for like 8 hours and it's really expensive. So we were gonna rent a limo for this night, just the 2 of us, just to go to dinner. And I thought it was just for my birthday. And come to find out, the limo took us to Boulevard, which is a brewery here in Kansas City. And I thought we were going to like a happy hour with his coworkers. That's what he had told me, and I like fully believed it. Well, we get out of the car and he proposes, and then we walk in, me still thinking that we're going to the coworker happy hour. I walk in and it's a surprise party with all of my family, all of Zach's family, and a whole bunch of our friends. I could not believe it. I was so happy. I started crying as soon as I saw my parents and my sister. And his whole family was there. Like, it was literally the most perfect thing. The fact that he pulled this whole thing off while there were like snowstorms everywhere. Like his family and my family both had to fly into town because neither of us are from Kansas City. And so it was just this whole thing, and everybody made it, and it really was like the perfect proposal. It was choked up right now just talking about it. Oh my gosh. And it was like 5 months ago, but it really was the best day ever. My favorite day, my favorite night ever. And it was just, he was so thoughtful and so sweet, and he put the whole thing together, and how I don't even know how I didn't find out about it because I know everything. It was so sweet. So anyways, we're engaged, and as soon as we got engaged, we started looking at wedding venues. I've known for a while I wanted to get married in June. So now we're moving on to wedding plans. We have our date, we have our venue, we have our church. Still other major things we're looking at, like band and photographer and florals, but we have the main things down. We're getting married next summer, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, we're a little over a year away. And oh, speaking of Zachary, he's home. I'll be back. Okay, where was I? Talking about my wedding. So yeah, it's gonna be next summer. I've always wanted a summer wedding, especially as a teacher. It just like makes the most sense because I get my summers off. So yeah, that's where we're at with the wedding stuff. And honestly, like this spring has been such a whirlwind because we got engaged, and then we were planning our wedding, and then we needed to buy a house. And if you know anything about the housing market, the springtime, and our realtor told us like specifically right after the Super Bowl is when things get crazy. And that's exactly when we started house hunting. So we were house hunting in like March and April. Well, really, we actually were only house hunting for a couple weeks, and we found the one right away, and we got really, really lucky. We had an amazing real estate agent, and we got our house, and we just moved in about a week ago. And I'm just like so happy to be here. Like literally, I've been dreaming about this for probably about a year, because it was probably like a year ago that Zach and I decided like, okay, we're going to stay in our, you know, current living situations for one more year. We weren't ready to buy last year. We would have had to rent, but we knew we wanted to buy a house in 2024. So we were like, why move twice when we can just stay where we're at now and then move once next year? And then by that time we'll be engaged and all that. And so here we are. We're settling into our house, and I love it so much. And I just feel so incredibly lucky. The other night, like right after we finished moving in, our first night here, Zach and I, we finally had a chance to sit down on the couch. And as soon as we sat down, we both just like we each took like a deep breath. We were just like, and then we looked at each other and we were like, this is our house. This is ours. We're finally here. What we've been hoping and dreaming for so long. It was really sweet. So on top of all of that, I've been continuing with social media. I've been teaching. And then very recently, I have started a podcast. I really hope that people like it. And I posted my first episode last week. And so we'll see how it goes. New episodes every Wednesday. I call those Wednesdays Ranch Wednesdays because the title of the podcast is Spill the Ranch. Because I love me some ranch, obviously. So I thought Spill the Ranch would be kind of a fun little title. Zach and I have been traveling. I went to Florida twice. The first time I was with my family, and it was over my spring break. The second time, Zach and I went with some of our friends down to Destin to go to one of his friends' weddings. And then we went to another wedding here in Kansas City a few weeks ago. We have like 3 or 4 more weddings just this year. And then next year we have our own wedding, but we also have both Zach and my best friend's wedding next year as well. His best friend and then my best friend, and they're getting married. So busy 2024 and 2025 ahead of us, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love staying busy. I love always having something to do, despite the fact that I am really good at doing nothing. I just want to give you guys a little update, and if you're still watching, thank you so much. I love you guys. I really hope to bring you more long form content just like this, maybe a little bit more exciting than this, maybe some vlogs and some other mukbangs here and there. But yeah, thank you so much for following along on my journey, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.